What's up, guys? It's your boy Sean up here, back with another episode. Today we will be discussing the uses and the SCP Foundation's mobile task force. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell right next to it. Without further ado, guys, let's get right to this episode. So the first mobile task force, or group I should say, is the Uiu Trooper. So the Uiu is the FBI's second least unknown division, which is basically assisting the Foundation. It is an allied group of interest, or GOIs. Next is Mtf PSI 7 Home Improvement. These type of mobile task force, these type of mobile task forces deal with structural anomalies, just like buildings. Imagine that an apartments in SCP, buildings in SCP, skyscrapers in SCP, they are tasked with containing such anomalies, or in some cases demolishing it. Mtf Lambda 5, aka the White Rabbits, is another temporal anomaly. They deal with reality warping entities, or they deal with reality warping entities, including but not limited to those which can teleport, can cause a CK class reality bending scenario, and others. Next is Mtf Beta 7 Castoids. It is a task created for the purpose of assisting a GOI 466 Wilson's wildlife solutions in their interaction and fauna-based anomalies. Mtf Eta 11 Savage, aka Savage Beasts. These units are used to deal with a type of cognito-hazardous anomalies, aka sound-like anomalies, which can affect victims through the voice of through sound. Okay. Another UIU incidents unit. Next, we can go to Mobile Task Force Mo 13 Ghostbusters. And as you know, Ghostbusters, they contain and bag incorporeal anomalies and SCPs and contain them. Mtf Epsilon 6, aka the Village Idiots. Their task of locating and finding anomalies in like rural areas. Okay. Mtf Gamma 13, the Red Herrings, is responsible, or the Foundation's main disinformation mobile task force, mainly giving amnestics to erase the victims' memories. Mtf Omega 12, Achilles Heels. They are just like mobile task force Lambda 5 White Rabbits. They also deal with temporal anomalies, and including space-time anomalies, but the only thing is they are a warping and an anomalous task force themselves. Next is Mtf Lambda 14 one-star reviewers. Their job is to bag and contain contain anomalies, or anomalous restaurants to be exact. Next is Mtf Gamma 6 Deep Feeders. Not to be confused with the Red Herrings, the Deep Feeders is basically a mobile task force which contains or either terminates deep sea anomalies or oceanic anomalies. Next is Mtf Epsilon 6 version 2. Mtf Debuggers is the key mobile task force in the modern times. Okay. Debuggers is tasked with finding anomalies within computers. Basically, it's like tech support, like SCP Anti-Meme. Anti-Meme is also 055, the meme. Next mobile task force is Mtf Alpha 9. These are actually a rebirth or another version of Mtf Omega 7 Pandora's Box, but they use more reasonable anomalies. Mtf Theta 4, gardeners. They specialize in plant-based anomalies. To be honest, plants, specifically supernatural plants. Mtf Alpha 90, angle grinders. Well, they specialize in two most horrifying things: anomalies and math. These brainiacs deal with temporal and reality bending anomalies and containing them. Next, Mtf Epsilon 9, fire eaters. Fire eaters is basically like a mobile task force which specialize in fire, as you call it. They are pyromaniacs. These pyromaniac soldiers they specialize in burning anomalies, aka they also specialize in burning SCP-610, SCP-008 burning, yes, like that. And yeah, basically they're like this burning people. They use like a flamethrower, like that's what they say. Mtf Gamma 13, also known as Astin Bob's Lawbreakers, it was containing anomalous robots from the GUI 1115, Anderson's Robotics. Sorry. Mtf Alpha 4, Pony Express, is a mobile task force that is sent to intercept packages. Example, your Amazon packages is being monitored by Alpha 4. They wanted to make sure there are no anomalies reaching civilian market. Basically, imagine if you got an anomalous present, before you even get it, Alpha 4 will be like that. So just like this, Amazon or Noon.com, Alibaba.com, Alpha 4 monitors it to make sure there's nothing. Mtf Omega 1, Lost Left Hand. They are basically a mobile task force which is tasked and assigned into government buildings. To be specific, police stations, White House, anything that's government related or federal related, and containing anomalous there. Mtf Omega 7, named as Pandora's Box, is an experimental mobile task force created to act like the Chaos Insurgency. The Chaos Insurgency and Omega 7 share one similar thing. They use SCPs for their own gain. But SCP-076-2, aka Able, check out my previous episode about Tour of the Foundation. Once they run out of missions to do, SCP-076 or Able decided to turn on the team. Mtf Kappa 10, Skynet. I'm pretty sure I'll search. Wait. Mtf Kappa 10. I think it is like in. Oh, it's like debuggers too. It's like a debuggers. Okay. So Kappa 10 is almost like debuggers. So they like assist them. Okay. Mtf Zeta 9, Mole Rats. These are specialized mobile task force which is tasked with temporal anomalies, same, but here's the thing, Zeta 9 is the only mobile task forces which lost the most men, given because they are like the vanguard. The vanguard is the people or soldiers which attacks first, so they are the first people to deal with a temporal anomaly. If they don't, other mobile task forces are called. Mtf Damn Feds. I don't even know the name, but I call it Damn Feds. These are also like they are also like what you call this, Omega 1. They are tasked with staying in government buildings and containing the anomalous. Mobile Task Force 8-10. This mobile task force is a mobile task force specifically for cognito hazards. Cognito hazards or cognito affects the scent, mouth, feelings, taste, eyes, and hearing. Basically those type of anomalies. Mtf 805, Jaeger bombers. They are basically the bombers which task on bombing anomalous entities. Mtf Lambda 12 is pest control. They they specialize in anomalies which it's like pests, like anomalous vermin, aka anomalous spiders, anomalous worms, anomalous insects, etc. And surprisingly, they are one of the only mobile task forces which haven't lost even a single member in battle. Next, we have Mtf Dream Team, or Omicron Row, and not to be confused with the Omicron variant. This Dream Team basically is a task forces which deals with dream-based anomalies, meaning there are they also like cognito-hazardous dreams. They deal with anomalies which affect you in dreams and contain them. That's another version of Lambda 5. MTF Silencers, or Psi 8. Their job is to fight and contain the undead, basically zombies. These type of what you call this? This type of mobile task force, they are also choose to fight undead variants and anything that's considered undead. Zero. I'll try find that. Found it. Not. I don't even. Okay. Task force. Shit. I don't know it. I don't know Maxwell's Devils. I just put it there for some reason. Mobile Task Force Beta 7. The Mass Hatters. They are a mobile task force which is has to contain biohazardous anomalies. Biohazardous anomalies is like a virus. Imagine there's like a virus, anything which is like affecting through like microorganisms, microorganism based anomalies. Their job is to contain them. MTF Delta 5, the frontrunners, is actually recruited group of interest, Chaos Insurgency, Serpent's Hand, and they don't have the most loyal members, but they are like captured GOIs, captured insurgents, captured these units, captured this group of interest, and most of them aren't loyal to the Foundation, but their skills make up for the fact. Now to the elite mobile task forces. Mobile Task Force Alpha 1, Red Right Hand. This is a group with a checkered past. First, they are used as they are the O5 Council's personal mobile task force. This personal mobile task force is made by the O5 Council for Black Ops purposes. Mobile Task Force Epsilon 11 is an iconic mobile task force made out of Foundation elite veterans from all mobile task force. Their use is internal and external security. If there are multiple containment breach and an XK class end of the world scenario is imminent, they are the vanguard first to stop it. Basically, the relation is SCP containment breach. MTF Epsilon 11 is deployed. We have MTF Tau 5 Samsara. It is the last ditch in capturing anomalies. Basically, they are like Tau Samsara, or Tau 5 we should call them. It's like Lambda 5 or angle grinders, but their difference is they are immortal cyborgs made by a flesh of a dead god. You heard me, they are immortal, they are made by a flesh of a dead god, and they are cyborgs. These units are equipped with experimental weaponry by the Foundation. It's also an anomalous task force to contain like these type of what you call this? What type of anomalies is it called? Like reality bending anomalies, thaumaturgic anomalies. That's the one. Okay. Next one is Mobile Task Force Nu 7 Hammer Down. Nu 7 Hammer Down is basically Juggernaut Division, they're rapid. They use weapons, which is the use of miniguns. Yes, they use miniguns. They are basically a heavy duty work for mobile. They are basically like a heavy duty work mobile task force. There are two SCP. There are two more mobile task force still there. I'll just get to it. So there are two mobile task force remaining. This one is mobile task force Alpine Echo. Alpine Echo is one of the most mysterious Alpine Echo is really a mysterious mobile task force. What should I say about it? They are a mobile task force to bag and contain anomalies from Antarctica or any other cold regions. Cold regions that include Antarctica, the North Pole, any region that's considered a cold place. That's where they got the word Alpine. The last mobile task force we'll be talking about is the administrator or the founders mobile task force, which is basically, you can check out my other episode on the administrator, and this mobile task force is called the Resh 1, the seat of consciousness. The seat of consciousness is basically a mobile task force that is really unknown and works for the administrator himself. He is like the O5 count. It's like Alpha 1, but an elite version of Alpha 1. So that will offer with mobile task force episodes, and our next episode will be discussing the types of groups. Yeah, groups. Group of interests. Okay. So see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next episode.